Okay, same uniform on, same property, that 250 acre property. This is a different section that we cut. So he acquired this property a few years ago. The previous owner had some areas of clear cut. Clear cutting is taking this big section and cutting 90% or more of the trees down to get daylight to the ground and stimulate this regeneration. This is an aspen or popple culture, colonized. They don't grow necessarily from a root. They need sunlight and they need disturbance. And that's what we gave them. We did this cut. We started it last December. I believe they wrapped up cutting in April. By the time they got all the logs all hauled out of here, it was about May. And this is the regeneration in one summer. We did this clear cut to just, here in central northern Michigan, it's some of the best habitat you can give deer and wildlife. And I did this section because of these, you kind of see these big hills. It's quite hilly in this whole area, but when I was scouting this area and trying to make a decision on how to improve their property and get deer predictability, is these big hills had a lot of beds on them. So deer are up there bedding, and when this grows back nice and thick, because it's gonna grow about double the size each year, it's going to be nice and thick. It's going to provide food and cover. And they can bed up there during the day, hang out. Hopefully you don't have to go far for food. And as they come down off these hills, we've made some trails. There's some habitat changes, some diversity, lines that they would like to travel, and out to that destination food plot that I showed you in the other video, that 5-acre food plot. There again, there is some few micro plots to hunt for huntability if landowners or hunters want to choose to do that. But I wanted to get deer flow and deer flow naturally, and they can hunt these deer between the food and this bedding and cover. This decision to make that big food plot, I forgot to mention in that other video. One was the landowner wanted more food, but in this area particularly, the closest farm field is about 5 miles to our north. Other than that, there is some state land around here, and landowners have just food plots. And usually they don't put enough of them in to make a huge difference. And you can see in that other video how much food, high quality food, I provided in that big food plot. And we'll go to another section of this property, or the same landowner property, in his original property, and I'll talk about what we did here because it is a different habitat. It doesn't have the, well, it does have a little bit of a clear-cut section that we're trying to get that to regenerate, but it's mostly hardwood, which maple, oak, beech, and we cut it a little bit different than this. We didn't clear cut it. We kind of select cut it, and I'll show you how we did that in the next video. But I do want to show you this hard line, if you can see it behind me here, of this trail. Right back there is a hard line that we didn't cut. And it's some of the same trees that was in this. You can see it's a high stem count, but we just left that go to give them that hard habitat change. And of course, out in here, there's lots of natural food hopefully coming up. This is necessarily a weed, but so hopefully that makes sense to you. Again, we're doing that to give this basically to the deer. It's hard to hunt anyway, so it's about again, like I said, 30-acre block of food and cover. And we made trails and stuff, everything kind of leading by a pond and leading out to that destination food plot. Hey, thanks for watching this. Again, I got another video I want to do on this Chan property, 250-acre habitat changes and habitat improvements.